Hey everybody, it's Christine Bertram, and I'm coming to you live from the Hive for the second time today on a Wednesday. It's the 28th of June, getting down to the end of the wire for our month, but I wanted to sneak this showcase in before we all leave for the holiday weekend if we go anywhere, and this might give you something to watch and be inspired while you are doing your 4th of July festivities or traveling. So yay! Hi Sarah Mitchell, looking forward to seeing the cards. Yay! I love it. So I'm gonna go out and make sure I give myself a thumbs up, and you guys should do that for me as well if you don't mind. I appreciate all the thumbs up and the sharing. So I have somebody at Target right now, and she found a whole bunch of bee things, you guys. And I'm always looking for items for gifts for my team, and so I was a little bit late after I hit the let's get recording on here, and then now I've been conversing with her to get them. So I'm just gonna reply to her. That would be cool. She's gonna see if they can hold them for me. So I love little bee gifts for my team. That would be awesome. Okay, and then all right, keep me posted. Okay, thanks Tammy. All right, so we are going to be cruising through some swap cards, you guys. Hi, Deb Norman. Hi, Melanie Foy. Hi, Sandy Wicklander and Penny Powell, my sunshine friend. Oh, they're actually $3? Oh my gosh, $3 is even better than three. Is better than five. Maybe 30 of them. I don't know, how many do I need, right? Or all of them, right? Just clear them out, or all of them. So I am looking for a special little gift for anybody who registers for Onstage, which is an event that Stampin' Up! Hosts in November. Hi, Sherry Martin. Anybody on my team who registers for that event, we're doing team shirts for it, but I'd love to throw in a little baby bee gift inspired thing with the shirt. I think that's what my thought is, or something along the way. So it's always nice when my gals are looking for things for me and they send me pictures. Because you guys know I don't generally get out of the house very much, maybe to go by my mom and dad. And every now and then I do go out of the house, you guys, I do. So you're gonna have to run to Target. Yes, see what your Target has, and maybe I'm gonna try to go there tomorrow, and I'll send you a picture of what it is I'm looking for. And if I can't get enough of them at my Target, then maybe you can find them at your Target. Yay! Hi, Pauline. Can only catch the beginning. No problem. You have to work. I totally get it, but that's why it's awesome, you guys. The replays are always there for you. I do want to start off. I did do my July showcase this morning, you guys. I was on at about 10:30, and we spent about an hour and a half going through all of what's coming up for July. We talked a little bit about August, and we also went over the past classes that I have available. So in case you place an order and you're like, I don't like anything that she has coming up, well, you know what? You could look at the past classes, because I like to give a little thank you. If it's over $45 and you use the host code, I'd love to give you a little thank you gift, which is usually a class. So I did forget to share two classes, and I'm like, oh, I might as well just share them now. There were two more classes that I failed to tell you that I have available as past classes, so I'm going to share them with you now. You're so funny, Deb. I love it. You said it can always come and visit and surprise you guys. Surprises are always nice, right? But if it's like my mom would say she'd rather know and then be surprised. So that's how it goes. But yes, if you do run to Target and you find, I'll send you a picture of what they are. And actually, you know what? I can share the photo with you now. Oh my gosh, Tammy's still sending me pictures, you guys. So she went to Target. She found this little bee thing. But Deb, this is, you guys, this is what it is. Aren't these adorable? These little hives that have the little bee on them. That is, Deb, that is, I don't know if, and I don't necessarily care about the wooden bee, but it's the little hive with the bee on the hive, which is super adorable, that I thought we could zhuzh them up just a little bit to just oomph them up a little bit, and then give that as a team gift. I love it. So, all right, I have one of those things, those little dish things. I have something similar, Tammy. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm conversing with her while she's at Target. And then the reason I'm a little bit, I wanted to go live around 2:30, you guys, but I was waiting for the UPS guy, and I heard him about a mile away, not really, about a block and a half away. I can hear the truck rolling down. I don't know if you guys have ears like that, but I could hear him coming down, and Karen was waiting. She was in the area, and she had already left, but I heard him. And she came back because we were waiting for some paper, some DSP to cut. And so she came back, and just like that, in and out. So it took me a little bit later. So I have something similar. So we're going to do, I know that Feline wants to see some cards. So we're going to rock and roll through the cards. You guys, I apologize because I am sorry. I meant to do this very, very long time ago. Bonnie Lesperance lent me her cards. These are actually her swap cards. I host with Bonnie and Lisa the Radically Retro Swap Party. We do it twice a year, in April now and then in October. So I think this is our third one. Hi, Angelique. We have usually done it in October. So we did last October and the previous October, and it was such a hit that we did another one in April. So this is our third one. We already have this planned for October 22nd. Anybody is welcome to participate in the swap, but there are requirements or guidelines or rules. Yes, there are rules. It is Stampin' Up! Product only. No other companies, no other brand. We want to promote Stampin' Up! With our Radically Retro Swap Party, and it's got to be retired product. All the time we buy things and then a new catalog comes out and then there's more new stuff. And when you participate in current swaps, you usually need to use current product. Well, for this one, the rule is you have to use retired Stampin' Up! Product. But I forgot. I was on a different path. I got sidetracked. There were 2 classes, you guys, that I wanted to share with you that I still have past classes available. I forgot to include these in the video from earlier this morning. 2 classes, and I'll just share them with you really quick. One is a Stamp-A-Stack that is called the Favored Flowers Stamp-A-Stack, and it was 12 cards. So 3 of each of these, and each one of these is a magnificent fun fold. I not only have the PDF available for purchase, but I have 3 sets of this Stamp-A-Stack available. This one is a book card. This one was the pleated like skirt look is what I call that one. This one was the book card with a diamond explosion. This one was a pow, open up and like, whew, there it is, like really pretty. And then the last one was the gourmet one. I don't have it tied shut anymore because it's like we were always opening it, but kind of like the reverse of what we just did for mystery card night, except for the flap is on the other side. So that one is available, you guys. If you want to get that, you just reach out to me. It's like $55 plus shipping because it includes a roll of ribbon, a pack of designer paper, embellishments, all the good stuff, and it was a fun fold. So it was crazy amount with cutting for this class. So that was the one, and the other one, you guys, I forgot to say was I have some of this one left. The ink, paper, scissors from last week with the bright and beautiful balloons, making 3 shaker cards. 2 are faker shakers, and then 1 is a real shaker. I'm doing that and see if Tigger is going to come running. But I do have availability of this one. So those were other ones I forgot to mention from this morning. You guys, the updated schedule is out on my website. You can always find that. If you didn't watch that this morning, you can see that. I do want to note that, you guys, I made myself a little post-it note. This video specifically, if you comment in the comment section, either in the live part or the replay part, then you can get entered into a drawing for a half-off bundle. So it's, again, in the United States. So my market is the United States. So if you are commenting and we happen to have a winner that's drawn from outside of the U.S., we'll send you a card as a thank you for commenting, but the prize needs to get mailed in the United States. So just know that by commenting in here, every time you comment, it increases your odds of being randomly selected to be a winner. And I've got a little assortment of half-off bundles. When I close workshops, I get half-off bundles that I kind of like use as prizes or like for game night. And for when I do my customer VIP drawing, giving a half-off bundle. So I'm able to pass that forward. So I have an extra one that I want to pass forward to somebody who comments on this specific video. So hi again, Linda. Hi, Deb Norman. Hi, Melanie Foy. Hi, Linda. Okay, so I got everybody. So Deb said for the retro swap, is there a maximum number for each group? Yes, Deb, she makes groups ask what the amount is again. Haha. So you guys, the event is actually created out on my website. I've emailed about it twice now already. And for the one that's coming in October, I've emailed about it twice. And there's a Facebook event and there's an event on my website. So you can find all the details for that by going out into my events. Oh, Tammy. 30 exactly good ones. 3 were messed up. Front desk is holding them for you. Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Okay, be love, yeah. And we're gonna do another heart because you guys watch this. I don't know if you knew that, but it does that. So, all right. She's got 30 of them held for me, yay. Okay, so you guys, you go to my event and it's in October, we talked about. October 22nd. Go to October 22nd, Radically Retro Swap Party. So at the moment, we're half full. Once we reach our capacity, we're cutting it off. We're not going to allow anybody else in because we just can't keep making more and more cards, right? So it's set for Sunday from 3 to 5:30 in person or via Zoom, so you can participate and watch. And we live stream it, and then I upload it. It's actually live streamed to YouTube via an unlisted event, and then you can always go back and watch. So all the details are in here. So it has to be retired, nothing else, only Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up envelopes that are clear. Do not stamp your name on the cards. They're due to me by October 2nd. Includes shipping money for postage. And then the question though was how many? So if you go to number 9, Deb and Melanie and anybody else, we are going to cap the swap at 24 per group to help people plan. For those wanting cards from everyone, you will need to register for all 5 groups and need to design a different card for each group. You will receive 23 cards and the host keeps 1. You guys, it's a lot of work. I realize to manage all this. I never used to keep 1 for myself, but I am this time because it's a lot of work. So you make 24 cards. And so what does that mean? You could already start planning and prepping right now if you want to do this swap with us for October. Just know how many. Tigger sighting, I love it. Yes, he's around in here somewhere. Hi, Jennifer Summers. So if you sign up for the swap, know you're making 24 of a design. If you sign up for 2 groups, you're making 48, 2 of each design. And how do you sign up? You guys, the way that you sign up is right here. On number 6, it says RSVP by clicking here to let us know that you would like to participate by Monday, August 28th. Unless I reach capacity before that, there's a registration form. And what happens on there is you include your name, your phone number, all that, your address information, and then how many groups would you like to participate? Because then I know how to break up the groups. So if you choose to participate in all 5 groups, you need to make 5 different cards, 24 of each group, and you will get 23 of 5 different, 23 times 5 back, right? So I hope that helps explain it. Hi, Becky Gandolfo. Becky, we need to talk. Maybe after my live, if you want to give me a call, or I will try calling you. I messaged you a couple times after your phone call, and I just wanted to connect with you on your July classes. So you were like on my radar. And that shirt, you girl, I got to tell you about the shirt. All right, so that's what is coming up for the next Radically Retro Swap. But you guys, I know you're waiting. I know you're waiting to see what was made at the last one. And I can't remember everything all the time. You guys might think that I have an elephant, the mind of an elephant, steel trap like an elephant. I don't know, a steel trap the size of an elephant. That's what they say. I remember a lot of things. I didn't marry Shriver. The kitten, we're bringing her home on Sunday, okay? So the next live I do after today, there will be a kitten, a little baby kitten that I will show you guys. I'm planning to do another showcase with you on Monday with all the annual catalog cards that I got. But today is focusing on this little bucket here that I have, which I'll show you, and that pile right there. I have that pile. So I don't necessarily remember everything that's on here, so I'm going to show you the card. If you guys like certain cards, take a screenshot of it, and definitely then you can have it for later. Screenshot it on your phone, or take a comment or write a jot down on like what time we are in the video, so that you can always come back and watch the replay and see the card again. So yeah, good question. So there are actually 29, no problem. All right, so you guys, I'm gonna rock and roll through these, and then we're gonna go through the other bucket, and we'll talk about the other bucket when we get there. All right, so we have names on the back, hopefully, of most of these, so I can give credit where credit is due. Bonnie Lesbrance, this is her card. I don't know why there were clothespins on there, but this one, she made it with a little Velcro that it opens like this. Life is Magnificent Adventure. This is like something called a postscript, if I remember correctly. So you guys, the rules for this, oh, and she used, I love that. You guys, I bought these little spinner things. I never used them. It was kind of like, I bought them, they've been around for a little while, over 5 to 10 years, I don't remember, but I wasn't really doing classes at the time, so I never really worked with mine. I bought them, but I never used them. I still have them somewhere hiding, I'm sure, but I love the little spinner effect. So that one is Bonnie's card. I don't know why the little things were there, but they're there. This one is, I believe, Miss Lisa Piper made this one, and she has used the hot, so when you do a swap with me for when you're on the team, I love it when this recipe card gets used because I can talk about things. She used the stitched rectangle dies, the Dragonfly Garden dies, Mossy Meadow white DS. The DSP was painted poppies. Oh yeah, that's that background. She made a little mailbox here. Black memento ink. So the only things that can be current, in case you're wondering, are cardstock and ink colors. Because you might not have retired, you know, if you just started using Stampin' Up! Products in the recent years, you might not have retired colors. I mean, now we just did retire a bunch, so you could potentially use that. But we do allow ink colors and cardstock colors to be reused. So Hot Dog, it's your birthday. She used cinnamon cider, mossy meadow, and real red blends, and the resin heart embellishments. You guys remember those little heart? They were at the snail mail set. All right, so that was Miss Lisa Piper. This one is from Veronica Montoya. Yay, Veronica. Veronica, if you're watching, at some point let me know. You had messaged me about the paper pumpkin, the June paper pumpkin. I have it sitting here for you, but I haven't heard back from you. If you really want to zig a zig ah and want it. All right, so this one, you guys, I'll just read it off here. In the Wild, early espresso, evening evergreen, mango melody, soft succulent, basic black, and basic white. Tasteful label dyes, tropical layers. Oh, those guys, the tropical layers dyes were here. And then artfully layered and wildcats, polished dots, and Stella. Super cute. I love how the tiger is walking onto the card and is featured on the stylish shape here of the circle. So we did have, I know that as I go through this, we are going to have some things that were used that are current, and we let things slide, but we remind people all the time, just use retired products. So, but you might see some stuff that is current. But that one is really cool. This one is from Sherry Everett. Yay, Sherry. Hydrangea Haven, Brilliant Wings, Encircled Beauty, Layering Circles. The DSP was Hydrangea Hill with cardstock colors of Gorgeous Grape, Purple Posy, Basic White, and similar inks. Absolutely Argyle embossing folder. It's a very hint of it, but it's on this back mat right here. And then Subtle Shimmer Sequins and Iridescent Pearls got added to that one. I love me my purple, and so does Angelique, and love that. I loved the hydrangea set, you guys. Jennifer Summers, do you have a PDF of the recipe form? You know what? It's so funny that you should ask that, Jennifer, because if you go to SideQuest, if you go to my website and you go to the blog and news, and you go to newsletters and files, the very last link down here, it says swap card recipe form. Look at them apples. That is exactly where that form is. So yes, that is where anybody can get access to that document. Okay, we have here, I don't know whose this is, but I think I will give them a moment to, you guys, I'll be honest, oh, here it is. We have here, oh, Sharon Henson, it was on the inside. This swap was from April, and I can't remember everything if there's not a name on it here, but I love it. Asian Artistry, Picture Perfect Birthday. She used Bella Blue DSP. Wow, like that. I don't even remember that Bella Blue DSP. Not quite navy. I do remember not quite navy. Very vanilla. She used pewter embossing powder, pearlized enamel effects down here to make it look like little pearls. I love it. It's like little embellishments is what it looks like. Eyelet Border Punch, card by Sharon Henson. Very nice, Sharon. The other thing, you guys, we absolutely love that you do is use envelopes that are Stampin' Up! That are clear and not sealed, so that it's so easy to pull the cards in and out of the cellophane when they're sealed like this. Tigger sighting, you guys. Watch out. Here he comes. Oh, he's coming this way. There he goes. Okay. You guys got a little Tigger fix there. So that is okay, but we prefer it to be like just tucked in like that. Hi, baby. What are you doing? This one is from Ramona Culp. Yay, Ramona. She did the puzzle set. Love You to Pieces stamp set. 2016 to 18 in color envelope paper. Oh, I remember that. 4 frames punch. Dapper Denim. You guys, that is our Dapper Denim from a couple years ago. And Peekaboo Peach. They were some in colors. I love that piece, that puzzle set. I love it. So good job, Ramona. Love it. This one is from Peggy Good. She used, I don't know. There's a little vase punch though. That's where I believe that came from. I like how she did a little square and cut the middle out and then layered it like the way she did around the edge of it looks like Grapefruit Grove to me. and maybe old olive, maybe not. A cute, there's something here that's a green. I can't remember if it's old olive or something else. All right, then, where did he go? I don't know. He jumped down. This one is from Mary Bowman. It looks like Balmy Blue. You guys, that DSP and that ribbon, I feel like it was a sale-a-bration ribbon that everybody went goo goo gaga over. It had like a blue, a pink, a purple, a green, and a yellow. And it was a sale-a-bration item, a 5-pack ribbon combo pack. I have one left that I'm hoarding for myself. I am actually saying hoarding because I never know when I'm going to need it, right? Oh, and this little, it was like a Dainty Diamonds embossing folder on the, and it's hard to see it because of the glare, but Dainty Diamonds for the embossing. Very pretty. All right, a little hello on there. This one is from Miss Maria Gilbertson, Two Harbors, Minnesota. All right, so that was from a sale-a-bration set. That was a sale-a-bration set with the lily pad frogs. Little happy birthdays like from Happy Labels. She's got some pearls on it. Some, I don't remember the ribbon, but you guys, and the colors, it looks like, it's a very light blue that is not balmy blue, and it's not pool party. Soft sky. If I had to guess what color that the blue is, I would say soft sky. So good job, Maria. I think it's mixed with Flirty Flamingo. This one is, let's see if it's on the inside. Yes, nope. It just has a sentiment on the inside. I can't remember, you guys. This oldie but goodie stuff, right? This like a modern label punch, maybe. There was some lace ribbon from back in the day, and vanilla. This is some old style DSP from back in the day. On the inside, it does have a sentiment. It says, "May God's love heal your sorrow, and may His peace replace your heartache with love and with warm and loving memories." And it went with that saying. And I have the set. I know I do. It's over there. Can't think of the name though. This one is from. Let's see if there's a name on that little slip right here. Lisa Opperman. Yay, Lisa was in person with us that day. This was that Daisy Punch. And the inside, there's nothing there. So generally, when we do swapping, you guys, we like we require that the inside is complete with a focal image. It doesn't necessarily have to have a sentiment, but as we're watching, we see that some people do that. Nope, I would say 90% of people do that, and maybe one or two that didn't read that instruction. So just know that we like our insides to have at least something stamped, but it definitely needs to get matted. But I love the daisy, you guys. There was daisy paper a couple of years ago, and then she's got like a leaf embossing folder here. So very bright and cheerful. So good job on that one, Lisa. Tell us if you are on. Curious on the colors. Oh, good call. Right, so if anybody's watching and they, like, this is Lisa's card, and if she's watching, she definitely, like, shout out those colors. We'd love to know. This one is, I can't tell you who this one is, but the inside's decorated nicely, so I'll share that. Life can get kind of prickly. I do know this is from the Cactus Medley set. Another one, you guys, where I bought this medley, and I am hoarding it. So life can get kind of prickly. I wish I would have done more with it. I have it in my drawer, and I can't wait to use it someday. Right? Oh, I love the colors in the Cactus Medley. Then we have here, this is from Miss Carissa Alberts, Orchid Builder, I think it was called. So the Orchid Builder, and she's got a little orchid on the inside. I'm not going to try to open up all of them, you guys, but there's a little orchid on the inside. But she has here, she created this background like with tissue paper. There is a name for it. I know Chris is not watching at the moment. She actually has like little gold fleckles on here, some of those little polished dots, some of that old style, like silver, it's gold ribbon cording. It's not cording, it's actually like thread, and it's all woven together. You can see it makes a whole bunch of them are all woven together. The Orchid Builder. Background, Tasteful Textiles Embossing Folder. I think, tasteful, nope, subtle. It was the subtle embossing folder. This one is from Miss Nicole Herrick, and she had, she's got a little flower on the inside like that, and it's from, that was from sale-a-bration from this year, and then the Greatest Adventure is what those little, the guy was from, or the Greatest Journey. Some of the twine here, maybe the golfing set that was a couple years ago, there's some of that color twine. And then this was a DSP in the super pack from last mini catalog, I think, or annual catalog. And this goes with this card. So, Miss Joanne Naples, look at this beauty. I loved the pressed petals, you guys. That linen-y, like burlap look was so cool. Her background creations are amazing. Yes, Carissa does a phenomenal job on her ink blending and making her backgrounds. Cardstock is Mary Merlot Vanilla, Sahara Sand Black, Mary Merlot and Artichoke ink. Stamp set is Path to Petals. And she made it into a fun fold like that. Look at that. Thinking of you. Love it. So that was Miss Joanne Naples. You guys, I'm taking the time to put them back in because these are Bonnie's cards and I don't want to give them back to her all in a dishevel. But sometimes things are hard to do. So we're going to put it in backwards like that. And then it goes in easier. All right, good job. This one is from, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was Jill Keelblock. Yep, Rainy Days. 2004. Way back when. Rococo Rose Basic White and Black Flower and Fields DSP. That was a sale-a-bration paper. Colored with blender pens using various color markers, all no longer available. Glitter and clear epoxy shapes. So that was what Carissa used on her. They were called clear and glitter epoxy shapes. And she included a little slip here in case anybody wanted to add a sentiment on, they could have. So good job. This is Miss Jill Keelblock. All right, so let's get that guy in here. This one is from Jean Maxwell. Yay, Jean. Birthday cheer stamps, detailed birthday edgelet dies, classic label punch. Cardstock was Bermuda Bay, lemon lime twist, animal expedition designer paper, and then glimmer DSP. And I was checking to see if it was controlled. It's not the controlled DSP. At some point in the last 4 years, Stampin' Up! Changed their glitter paper to be controlled glimmer paper. So it's all about you, and hooray, yippee, and cheers for you. So cool. And I'm noticing that these are not in their plastic, so we're going to keep them not in the plastic. I love it. Okay, this one is from Kathy Ballard, I think. Hang on. She's got here Arrange a Wreath. Yes, so Kathy Ballard. Arrange a Wreath was that. In Good Taste designer paper, Old Oval Punch, and Petite Petals Stamps Punch Calypso Coral cardstock with some gray in it. So that's from Miss Kathy Ballard. If you guys are working on your retro swaps and you're uncertain if something is retired or not, all you have to do is pull up the item number. Well, you might not have the item number. Well, ask me. A lot of people ask me. They send me messages. And if it comes down to it, if you don't have the item number, then, and I don't remember, I say don't use it. If you're not certain, don't use it. A special note of thanks to you for all the thoughtful things you do. That was Miss Ann Miller. It looks like Grapefruit Grove as well on that. This one is, I love it when people use Post-it notes like that because then they stay with the cards. This one's Anna Rebideau. She had on here Pretty Kitty, Scallop Circle number 2 Biggies dies, Circles Collection Framelets. Hang on one second. Flower and Field DSP. What is up, buddy? What do you need? You want to go in? Or what's going on, huh? You were so squeak or beaker? Flower and Field DSP, Naturals White, Textured. Come on. Yeah? What's so squeaky? Why are you so squeaky, baby? Let's share, buddy. Okay. All right. Textured Cameo Coral. Oh, he doesn't want to. Ruby Red. Do you guys remember the Ruby Red? Love it. And she stamped on both sides so that somebody could stamp their sentiment and then always glue it in later. Very cool. From the Heart Faceted Gems. Oh, yeah, I remember those. And Cotton Ribbon Combo Pack. What up, baby? We're doing a live, Buttercup. So, you guys, he was with me here for the live this morning, and he slept on the chair in the entire time. And I didn't even know he was on the chair. I couldn't find him. So I just like left all the doors open so he could sneak into the house depending on where he was. But here he was sleeping away. This one is from Bonnie. She loves the Eiffel Tower. This is up her alley, 100%. One of her favorite sets. It was Parisian Beauty, and that was the dyes as well. Thick Whisper White, Basic Gray, Cherry Cobbler, Pool Party Ink, Cherry Cobbler Ink, Soft Suede, and Basic Black Ink. Noble Peacock Rhinestones. And she used some like a window sheet on the top here, like that. And on the inside, oh, it's a fun fold, you guys. So look at this. So it props up like this, so it catches here, and then it looks like it's see-through, like you can just see the Eiffel Tower, but then when it lays flat, it's got the background. So it's an easel card. Good job, Bonnie. I love it. This one is from Lisa Piper. So she has those little hearts again on here, and she made a little, it looks to be like it could be a sympathy card or like a new pet card. And a best friend leaves a paw print on your heart. So this could be definitely used as a sympathy card for somebody who's lost a pet. This one is from Jean Maxwell again. She did a lot of different color combinations for this. It was that Simply Marvelous paper, the designer paper. So it had different colors of Coastal, Balmy, Blushing Bright, and Gorgeous Grape. This is the grape one. Slim Sayings, and the Triple Banner Punch. Noble Peacock Rhinestones, Share What You Love, and Artisan Pearls. Some of them had Artisan Pearls, and some had the Noble Peacock Rhinestones. Very nice, Jean. All right. Yeah, right, Penny said nice Paris card. Okay, you guys, he is begging to go into the house. So I'm going to lay out the next couple cards here, and I'll set the stuff next to hit them so you can see what we got going on. So give me 30 seconds. I'm going to run. What are you, buddy, you're distracting us. What's going on? Are you so indecisive you don't know what you want? Okay. Well, now you're hanging out over by here. So this is another one from Jill Keelblock from St. Paul, Minnesota. It was the Wanted stamp set. Do you guys remember the Wanted stamp set? That was around, are you going to go up in there? I don't know if you can fit there, buddy. The Wanted stamp set was, like, I want to guess, like 10 years ago, and it had the horses on it, so it was super cool. Always artichoke, chocolate chip, and very vanilla. So the artichoke is the back color here, and she used some of that. You guys remember the gross grain ribbons? That they almost had that in a lot of different colors, the gross grain ribbons. 3/16 metallic dots here. She's got a couple of those in. And chocolate chip. The DSP was called To the Nines. To the Nines. Very nice. I love it, Jill. All right, this one is, the stamp set is called Mary Cafe. And I don't know if we have the name. Oh, Kathy Wilsnack. Very nice, Kathy. So stamp sets are Mary Cafe, Warm Hugs. Hang on, guys. He's trying to jump. We're taking you into the house, buddy. You are being very distracting to all of us, okay? So you're going to say goodbye to everybody. So you guys, Tigger's saying goodbye to everybody right now. He says he's sorry for distracting us. And we're going to pop the card down so you guys can see it. I'm going to run him into the house real quick. Kitten, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, you guys, so he's sorry. He does apologize. He desperately needed to go to the bathroom because the first thing he did was run right down to the basement where his litter box is. So, Deb Norman, thank you for telling everybody to hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So, but he's inside now, so your guys are good. But wow, he had to go bad, and he was trying to tell me that. I'm so happy he told me that. He was very vocal about it, you guys. So, all right, we're back on track here. Bye, Tigger, right, Penny? So we had here Warm Hugs, and the DSP was that Painted Autumn. So very cool. Love it, love it, love it. So that was from Kathy Wilsnack. This one is from Fancy Nancy Billets. You guys, she even puts it on there. Fancy Nancy. Here she's got a card in here. I love it. Beautiful You was the name of the stamp set. Layering Ovals, Framelets, Coastal Weave, 3D embossing folder. Whisper White, Lovely Lipstick, Petal Pink, and All My Love DSP. The ink was Lovely Lipstick, Crumb Cake, Light Stamp and Blend, and Lovely Lipstick Stamp and Blend. She used that, wow, you guys, that polka dot ribbon, do you remember that? It was in white and vanilla. And then rhinestones of, and she colored them with the blends. That's why they ended up pink. And she used glue and dimensionals. So, very nice card, Nancy. And see, you guys, that recipe card. So you have to include the recipe card in one card so that I have it when I do the live. Now you understand why we have the recipe card, because you guys want to know what people are using. Mary Jo McCulloch, this is her card. Let's grab the recipe out of here. Beautiful You. Oh, you guys, 2 cards back to back that use the same girl. So what she did here, though, is she cut designer series paper to make it look like her dress is polka dotted. Beautiful You, itty bitty backgrounds. Cup of Tea, 3 Flowers Punch, Early Espresso, Polished Pink, Bermuda Bay Ivory, and the DSP is called Paper Loves Me, for down here. Chocolate Ribbon, that's that gross grain ribbon. Another one, they had that gross grain ribbon, and they had it in like 5 or 8 or 10 different colors. So it's super cool. So good job, Mary Jo. I'll fold that so it fits in here easier. Okay, this one is from, I want to say, if I have to guess, look at this, it's a fun fold, you guys. I had to sneak in here. The lamb set. It was like 2 or 3 spring catalogs ago, and this opens like this. Here it is. I think it's Sherry Everett, if I have to guess. Nope, it's Michelle Davis. Okay, Michelle Davis, all wired up is the background, and she did that in Eggplant Envy ink, is my guess. Is listed there. The Part of My Story is where the words come from. Welcome Easter, that was the name of that set. Stitch So Sweetly Dies, Itty Bitty Shapes, Tasteful Textiles, and Tasteful Textiles 3D is the background here. She used markers of Positively Pink, Pretty in Pink, Orchid Opulence, Summer Sun, Eggplant Envy. Other blends were Light Olive, Light Old Olive, Light and Dark Smoky Slate. Cardstock colors are Elegant Envy, Old Olive, Naturals White, Barely Banana, Barely Banana, Pretty in Pink, and Lavender Lace. Cottage Grove Designer Paper, and that's what's in here. And you guys, it opens like this and like that. So it's a super cool fun fold. And then Small Flower Eyelets, Light Pink Gingham Ribbon. There that is. So that is Miss Michelle Davis. Did a great job on that one. This one is a little never-ending card, if I'm not mistaken. This is from Pamela Leahy, and Basic White and Pool Party cardstock. Sunshine and Rainbows was the DSP. Stamp set was Sunshine and Rainbows, and I Say Hello. Let's see. Let's take that off so you guys can see how this works. It's called the Impossible card, Holiday Rhinestones. So it just keeps flipping around. It's impossible to end, right? So very cool. She used the Cloud Punch on there as well. So that was Pamela Leahy. Very pretty. We have Miss Sherry Everett. Oh, I don't know where that one. I don't know where Lori Ransom. I'll have to remember what Lori's cards are. Okay, Sherry Everett has a little card, like a fun fold here. So it's like where it's cut a mountain valley, and then that's attached to the back. She used Artisan Textures, Paradise Palms, Wisteria Wishes for the stamps. The DSP was Painted with Love. Oh, I remember that. Punch was the Daisy Punch, Blushing Bride and Basic White cardstock. Beautiful Bows Dies, for that I'm guessing. Wood Planks Embossing folder here in the background. And gold faceted gems. Now we called those gemmies. Gold gemmies, and they had clear gemmies. And Blushing Bride ribbon right there. Good job, Sherry. I have like a little mountain ready to fall over here, so we're gonna make it go like that. This one is from Miss Tammy Sokolik. Beauty Abounds. Paper was lovely lipstick. Lily Impressions. Oh, Lily Pat. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what that Lily one was. Glitter paper. The Biggie's Lattice Trellis. Artistry Blooms into the Flax. Oh, the flax ribbon. Oh, I remember that stuff. And lovely lipstick for ink. A friend is someone who chooses you out of a whole world of people, is what it says on the inside. Impossible cards are made from just one base. Really amazing. Oh, very good. Thanks for that note, Melanie. I wasn't sure of that. It's good to know. This one is from Lena Haynes. Oh, Tina. I just saw it looked like an L, but it's a T. Tina Haynes. And so I love it too. It's a fun fold where like that folds back and you have to like cut this little corner out. Thinking of you. And this is the peach set. Sweet as a peach DSP. Pear Pizzazz. These are like the little gems that came with the sweet that had the flowers that, you guys are like, there's a lot of sweets with flowers. I did a class on it and yeah, you guys will know these. It was an ink paper scissors from last summer. Oh man, I can't think of the name. It's on the tip of my tongue, you guys. I can see it, but I can't remember the name. I can see the stamps and all that, but that's where those gems come from. There was a Peekaboo Peach or like Pale Papaya, and then there was the green in it. Oh man, it was a flower set. It had dyes and it was a sweet. Anyways, we'll keep going. Told you I can't remember everything all the time. Artistic Etching, Amazing You die. Detailed Trio Punch. This is Evergreen and Magenta Madness. So we got Evergreen and Magenta Madness. And Iridescent Pearls. I don't know who it is though. So, but I like the magenta. It's very bright and cheerful. And the Artistic Etching, that must be where the stamp, this little background is from. So very cool. This one is, let's see what it's a belly band on here. And I'm going to guess Miller. Nope, it can't be Ann. I don't think it's, Oh, you guys, Ann Miller had a Post-it note with her name, Ann Miller, on it. So I'm trying to remember which Ann this was, but this is a belly band. And it was the, like, Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. And this was the wood grain DSP. It could have been from the Touch. Hand-penned petals. Angelique, that is it. Yes, it was hand-penned petals. Hand-penned petals. I did an ink paper scissors on that back in May of, not this year, but last year. Very cool. And we did a Memories and More class on it. So you're still a spring chicken. And I don't remember which Ann, though, that is. So I'm trying to think, is it Ann Van Willigen or Ann Ballinger? Or it was not, I don't think it's Ann Miller, though. Let's see here. So this one included a little Be Happy that people could like put over in case they wanted to add a little sentiment. This one is from Anna Rebidoux. Busy Bee Stampin' Around Sweet Stuff 6-sided sampler. Hexagon Dynamic Embossing folder is here. The Hexagon Punch was used. Hello Honey, I love it. Basic black, basic white, beautifully penned designer paper here. Black Memento, Summer Sun, and Bumblebee for the inks. And then she used some Daffodil Rush. It was called the Ruched Ribbon. It made really nice bows. Markers, Shimmery Crystal Effects, and Something Fancy Dies Be Happy. Oh, it did have Something Fancy for this one. She did, because Something Fancy is a current, so she didn't want to put it on the card because it didn't meet the requirements because it was still current, but she included it in case somebody wanted to add it to their card. You could put that in the inside. And there we go. All right, so that was Miss Anna Rebidoux. This one, I don't know who these guys are. Kim Hampton. Let's see if we get hers here. So we'll set that there. This one is from Dion Miller. All right, Dion, she used Berry Blessings for the stamps, and then the die, the stamps, there was a strawberry, a sweet strawberry with the punch. That's where that guy came in. 2 1/4 and 2 1/2 circle punches. Colors are Garden Green, Flirty Flamingo, Basic White. The DSP was that Berry Delightful. And it flips up like this and then out like that. So it's a little bit of a different fold as well. Pistachio pudding, you guys. Do you remember the color pistachio pudding? It was around the time they had strawberry slush for the in colors. I have this roll of ribbon. I've never used it. Oh, it's so pretty though. Oh man, I don't know if it's even listed on here. Ruffle ribbon. Oh, so some of her cards she must have used Flirty Flamingo, and some of them she must use the pistachio pudding. I love that ruffled ribbon. It's so pretty. Good job, Dion. I love it. All right. This one comes to us from Jeannie Parker from Muskegon, Michigan. She has the hand-penned petals. Now I got it. Hand-penned DSP. She punched a couple of the butterflies out. The little happy birthday looks like from Birthday Chick. Little Misty Moonlight ribbon. And then she's got one of the butterflies on the inside. So when she punched out the 2 pieces of paper, she saved the yellow and put it on the inside. Good job, Jeannie. Okay. This one comes to us from Miss Carissa Alberts from Watertown, Wisconsin. Mischievous Mice is where the sentiment comes from. Hello, friendly for the leaf. Friendly hello, I should say, for the leaf. Tasteful tiles, Tasteful Textiles 3D embossing folder, and the Tasteful label dies. She used some of that Night of Navy, the denim ribbon here. Cardstock colors are white, navy, and rococo rose. Navy, rococo rose, and mossy meadow ink. And then the denim 3/8 ribbon, rhinestones from the Waves. You guys remember we had that Waves before the catalog launch last year, you could pre-order the Waves bundle, and it came with you could order a sweet kind of deal with the rhinestones that went with it. Good job, Carissa. I should make the slip just a hair smaller so it fits in there better. All right, this one is, I should have it that you can put your name on here, like put the person's name. I should revamp that and have like your name, so in case we don't have it on the back here. This is the, not what I'm thinking this is, because this is not Happy Tales, and it's not the Dog Punch. It's not Black Evergreen. That is not right. That went with the card. This one, nope. There was another one, you guys remember, with the hearts that Lisa did? This one right here, that goes with that guy. Okay, so we got that figured out. Now this, could this be Lori Ransom's? Going Gray, Wild Wasabi. No, I don't think these are Laura's. So this to me looks like Vintage Violet, you guys. The Vintage Violet, there was a rose, big rose stamp. This is artfully layered. That's where that thank you comes from. And that oval punch is that duet, like oval punch. It might have carried over. I can't remember. But looks like Vintage Violet and some pink pirouette. Those would be my guesses. All right. Then we have Miss Polly Libby with this card. That was a sale-a-bration stamp, I believe, last year. Oh, these gems were from the Oriental Garden, Oriental Garden. Ornamental frames, I think. Those were those, they weren't gilded gems. Maybe they were gilded gems. But they're really pretty. All the purples, you guys. This, oh, I can see it right here. Look at that. Prized Peony. It was not a sale-a-bration stamp set. There was a Peony stamp set. Little Ladybug is for the sentiment. Simply Marvelous Paper. Tasteful Labels is where that little guy comes from. Parisian Flourish 3D. Hi, Janice Ormiston. The Parisian embossing folder. That was part of the set where Bonnie did her Eiffel Tower card. Cardstock. She had Coastal Cabana, Blushing Bride, So Saffron, Highland Heather, and Basic White. So that Simply Marvelous paper had all those colors. So some people got pink, some people got purple, some people got yellow, some people got blue. Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems were on some. This one, it is Gilded Gems. So this one had Gilded Gems. And then, oh, Genial Gems. That was the name I couldn't think of. Genial Gems were that orange and the green. White cardstock, colored cardstock, and she's got the dimensions here. So cool layout. Very cool layout. Easy layout from a mystery card. All right. Good job. Angelique knew that was the Prized Peony. So that marble paper, it came, like you can see here, 2 different cards that use that marble paper. This one is from Ramona Culp, and she had that little panda. Love you. That was the Highland Heather ribbon that was part of, I believe, the hydrangea set. Some glossy dots on the inside. She's got a strip of designer paper on the side. And then she stellaed that. Very nice with the letter. Very cool, Ramona. This one is from, I think this is, I'll have to open it up to see if there's a Post-it note. Tracy Sorge, a Mom and Baby from 2004. You guys, oldie but goodie stamp set, 2004. Maternal Instinct, also. The macrame embossing folder and the circle collection dies. So you guys remember that macrame that came out with the perfect plants? Rococo Rose and White. She used Bashful Blue, Pretty and Pink ribbons here. Those are some of those gross grain or grow grain, whatever you say. Mint, Balmy, Saffron blends, and then old Stampin' Up! Pearls. Very pretty. This one is a Lori Ransom card. I'm going to guess this one. Mother's Love stamp set, Wisteria Wonder cardstock and marker, Wild Wasabi marker, Stamparatus for 2-step stamping, and I'm guessing that's this one right here. So, no mom deserves more love than you. So great for our Mother's Day. I think that's where that goes. All right. Then, oh, look at the little turtle. This is Turtle Friends. And, oh, it's a fun fold. Let's take it out. It opens like that. So great use of the Dandy Design Designer Series paper. Turtle Friends and the Little Ladybug stamp set for the thank you. Turtle Punch, Hippo and Friends dies, and they're both embossed. One with the boho chic and one with the hammered metal. Gumball Green, Certainly Celery, Dandy Designs DSP, Pear Pizzazz Just Jade and Memento for ink, and Black Stampin' Right Market, and Genial Gems. Yay! The Genial Gems. I love it. Okay. I don't know whose that is, you guys. So if that's yours and you want to call it out, you're more than welcome to call that out. Yeah, loving the purple cards, right, Angelique? All right. Some more of the little umbrella, you guys. This is from Bonnie. Oh, look at it. Okay. Under My Umbrella and Lift Me Up Lift Me Up were the stamp sets. Softly Falling, silver embossing. Oh, she's got them embossed with silver embossing powder. The Under My Umbrella Punch. She used thick white. The DSP. We thought it was Flowers for Every Season for this one. I vaguely remember there was something called Flowers for Every Season, but I don't remember where those were from. But the Balmy Blue Calypso Coral, and then she used that frosted shimmer stuff, and she put it all over. You can see that she kind of like swooshed it all over. Share What You Love, Artisan Pearls, and Winka Stella. I'm not sure where the Share What You Love was on here, but here these little pearls are on here, the Artisan Pearls. Very cool, right in the tops of the umbrellas. So good job, Bonnie. Here's another one, Kim Hampton. Okay, I'm getting quite the pile over here. So this one is from Dion Miller. It's a fun fold. And Magical Day. Do you guys remember that with the dragon and the little princess? They had some glimmer paper with it. That was definitely not controlled. It got green glitter everywhere. Stitch So Sweetly dies. Colors were Misty Moonlight, Daffodil Delight, Pool Party. The DSP is Sunshine and Rainbows. The embellishments are the double-stitched Misty Moonlight. Oh, look at that. Cool, cool. Champagne Mist, ink, and look at that, how that opens up. So she's got like a little box on the inside, and then it's attached to it. And then that comes out. I'm saving this. Could you guys handle this as a mystery card? I think you could. I think this needs to be an ink, paper, scissors card. Bonnie, I'm keeping this for the moment. I love the layout and the idea and the concept of it. So this would be a great ink, paper, scissors card. You guys might see this as a mystery card layout in the future too. Just throwing it out there. That's going off to the side. I love that idea for how like the little diamonds were. All right, this one. Hi. This one is from Miss Debbie Schultz. It's Debbie Schultz is in Florida. Who do we have?
Karen.
Oh, hi, Karen. She's here. Yay. This one we have from Debbie Schultz. She was in group 2. All set. I have a little candy for you, too. You want to just set it over there? You guys, one moment, please. We can study Debbie's card. I have, you have to let me know. Oh, okay. A little, it came from England, so it's a little, you might, you'll have to research what it is, if it's got gluten or not, okay? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, let me
Let me
know.
know. I will. Thanks, Karen. All right. This one is, again, Debbie Schultz. Petal Prince, retired in 2007. Beautifully Happy, retired in 2023 for the word. Oh, look what she did here. She actually popped out the little word and then she put it, like she stamped the sentiment, so it's underneath it, right? I like that concept a lot. That's cool. Lovely Lilac is the purple. White and black. Inks were Lovely Lilac, Orchid Opulence, Old Olive with a finger dauber. The gems were from her stash. You know what? Somebody else just used these. From my heart. I think they were like from my heart, and they come in a little jar, a little pot, right? And they had red and pink and these white ones, and I think they're from my heart. It was part of a bundle from Valentine's Day bundle. Punch was word window right here, and the corner punch pockets. She got the item number on here too. Dainty Diamonds. I was right. So that embossing folder is the Dainty Diamond. Somebody else used that one. The ribbon is black plaid, but this is different than the current gingham. It's slightly different. And then the inside, she has it double matted with a flower. So yay, lots of stuff here. Now most of my beautiful purple that I've saved for approximately 15 years is almost gone, laughing out loud. Debbie, we appreciate you saving your paper for 15 years and sharing it with us in this swap. It is a really pretty purple. I love it. Okay, I'm hoping that we don't have dominoes here soon, you guys. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out and make 2 piles. And we're going to very carefully put these in here so that I don't have a little domino activity. All right, let's do this a few at a time, not too many for my hand to take. And then... So you guys liking this? This is why we call it the Radically Retro Swap Party. It gives you the ability to make cards using your retired Stampin' Up! Product and not feeling guilty about using it for a swap. And we don't want you to feel guilty using it up either, right? Because, I mean, if you buy things, don't you want to use them versus keeping them forever, and stashed away and never using them? It feels good to use things, right, that you get. All right, this one comes to us from Miss Deb Norman. Yay, Deb. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but she has here, and she put her name on here. I love it. I should have had a little bit more room for your name, but I love that you did put your name on here. Calm Seas is the name of the stamps with Coast to Coast. Sweet Sentiments. The dies textured impressions folder. And then the decorative label punch. Oh, that's what that's called, the decorative label punch. She used here, this is that embossing folder is the textured impressions folder. Good. Very vanilla, not quite navy, early espresso. Cherry Cobbler, Parker's Patterns DSP. Ink was early espresso. She used Wink Estella, blender pen, braided linen trim. Oh, I love the braided linen trim. You guys, that's so cool. And she did a sailor's knot. Did you see that? Vintage Brads. Oh yeah, look at those guys. Oh, I love it. And then Dark Daffodil Delight blends. Very cool. And let's see the inside as long as I have it open. Oh, she's got the little pelican down here. Love it. Good job, Deb. Right, Angelique? It's so good to use up stuff and then to see all the, I call these blasts from the past, right? Cindy Bowie. So she does know that today a friend is thinking of you. These are the Genial Gems, you guys. She colored a couple of them. The little sprig punch here. Nature's Harvest designer paper. Oh, the petal punch. There was a big and a small. The world needs more people like you. Very pretty. Like that one. And I'm going to start my new pile here. Oh, you guys. So much stuff. So much stuff. Barb Rudolph. Here's your card. Thinking of you. Let's grab the back so we can read at the same time. It's Roses in Winter was the name of this one from 2007. Oh my gosh, you guys, Kiwi. Do you remember Kiwi? Vintage Violet. Oh man, there's our Vintage Violet, one of my favorite purple colors. Almost amethyst as well was that ink color. Kiwi Kiss Ribbon. Oh, it was like satiny. You guys, I had to feel it because it's really silky. Confetti White Cardstock. It is definitely retired. They had Confetti Naturals and like white, and then they had a white one. The sentiment was Warmest Regards from 2006. Very cool. Good job, Barbara. This is a good review for when to do for next year. Yeah, and actually it's not next year. It's actually this year, you guys. So we're in July. So we have all of July, August, September, October. So we're doing the swapping a little bit different. Oh, I got the hair going everywhere. It's going to be slightly different. The cards are actually due to us because you guys have all this time right now. You can start working on these swap cards. They're due to us by October 2nd, which is earlier than normal. Normally we have the cards due a day or two before the swap, and then we swap them out during the party. Well, Tammy had the amazing idea that all the cards are going to be due by the 2nd of October. They come in, we're going to take a week to turn around and swap them and get them all swapped out and then mail them back to you so that when we have the swap card party, you can actually physically be looking at the swap card while we're having the party and talking about it. And everybody talks about their card during the party, and they give us a little insider information on if they had any ideas or what they did for making it. And then, so they're due earlier. So you'll see that in the event that they're due October 2nd, and that gives us time to swap them out and mail them back to you so that you have them in time for the party on the 22nd. So super cool. All right, let's get back here. So we have our little ladybugs. Oh, Sherry Pyre, yay. Oh, she made this one, and she thought she would like put Angelique, this is our girl after our heart here with the purples. She did the sweet little ladybug, and that was the ornate embossing folder back here. And she double matted the inside with a little, that guy was so adorable. Now that is the magical DSP, magical glimmer paper that was from the magical, like that stamp set we were talking about. All right, then we have a little, oh, I lied, you guys. This gorgeous grape ribbon was what was with the hydrangea, I think. And that other one was not. That was with a different, I don't know if that was with anything, but I think this was with the hydrangea hill. I love that nested die right here. It came with like a bird stamp set that really didn't match it. And I can't remember where the black DSP comes from, but it looks Stampin' Up to me. This one is from Carissa Alberts. You guys, she did like the rainbow on this. She used that marble paper, and she made different colors too. She did Tempting Turquoise, Rococo Rose, Not Quite Navy, Daffodil with Dazan, and Hello Honey, Taken with Teal with Pretty Peacock, Old Olive. She had everybody got different colors. The stamp set was Lotus Blossom. Very pretty. The Kindness You Show has no end. She used some pearls that were metallic pearls. Look at her little amazing bow here on the side. So she's got the silver 1/8 inch ribbon. She did some in silver and some in gold, depending on the card color. The subtle embossing folder was a staple. You guys, we used that subtle embossing folder till my folder cracked because we designed so many different classes with that folder. It just provides a little bit of a background with it looking so it's not so blank. Yeah, marvelous DSP, so pretty. Stitch rectangles got pulled in as well. On the inside, thank you. So you guys, when I host swaps, just so you know, I want completed insides, and I want them completed. It was okay, like if you have it loose that you could flip it over and stamp something, but it's always required that a focal image that matches. You guys know, if you watch me, you know how I stamp, you know how I create cards. I want the inside to have something like this, for example, from Ink Paper Scissors. We want our cards to be completed because when we go to use these for however, when we swap, these cards become yours. We don't want to have to take the time to stamp the inside or make the inside. We want to be able to take this card and be like, I need a birthday card. Oh, here's a perfectly beautiful birthday card. I can send this to somebody. And that's why we don't stamp on the card directly either. You would put a Post-it note on here or a slip of paper in with your card because we want to be able to reuse the cards how we need to use them. And I'll be honest, I want people, I don't try to deceive people in terms of, hey, I made this card, but I don't want everybody potentially having a stamp on the back when I hand out cards, right? Because I don't say that I made it, but I don't say that I didn't make it. I want to be able to hand out a card and know that it can get reused again. So you guys, when I hand out cards, I always put in, I didn't sign this card, I little slip in there, and I give that to the next person, and I want them to be able to reuse the card. So I do that a lot with my swap cards. I repurpose them, you guys, for however, if I need to brighten somebody's day or send thank you cards, send out birthday cards, these are perfect cards to send out. And you guys do such a great job making these swap cards that I love sharing them with others. And you do too. When you get swap cards, you use them for ideas and you use them for however you need to use them, right? When we swap, the cards become yours. This one, I honestly, I was trying to buy myself time to think about this stuff. And I don't know, I can't tell you. I know that's the iridescent trim that was part of the Santa Express. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you. I know it's Pacific Point. And it looks like Melon Mama, but other than that, I can't tell. I don't know the stamp set name or the designer paper, but good job. It was really pretty. You guys, some more of our Marvelous paper. This is Jean Maxwell, and she did Friendly Expressions. The Hippo and Friends died. Oh, we use that die a lot. So she had the Marvelous paper, and again, she used different colors, right? So Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Gorgeous Grape. She used Smoky Slate Ribbon on all of them, I think, and so very pretty. Thanks for all you do. The other thing is you guys are noticing the layers. Do you have honey yet? No, not Janice, not yet. Well, we're getting her on Sunday. The other thing you'll notice when you do a swap with me, some of the one of the rules are that you need layers, at least 3 layers, and ribbon and embellishments. We love to zhuzh our cards up. So it's very rare you'll see, like if you've been noticing throughout all these cards, there's either a ribbon or embellishment, and there's generally always both. We like cards that have layers and embellishments and ribbon. Zhuzh them up. That's what the term we use. All right. So for those that are thinking about wanting to do this swap, if you're saying, oh my gosh, these are all fabulous cards, that's because we have rules in place and guidelines that everybody generally follows to make amazing cards. Dragonfly Garden, Country Floral Embossing Folder. Oh yeah, I loved it with the roses. Dragonfly Punch. Colors, paper were white, Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, and Vellum. The vellum, like these wings here, have vellum, and they kind of come up. Super cool. Grapefruit Grove, Purple Posy, and Daffodil Delight. And then she used some of those pastel pearls. I think those were part of the hydrangea suite. Very pretty. This one is from Miss Jill Keelblock, St. Paul, Minnesota. She pulled out a stamp set, the Sun, Moon, and Stars. I still have mine. It was from 2004, you guys. I love the sun and the moon and the stars, and I love it when they're on stamps. She did Midnight Muse, oh my gosh, Tangerine Tango, and Basic White. So you can always see when I'm going through them that the insides are, if they're on colored cardstock, there's a matte on the inside. And if they're on white or vanilla thick cardstock, it's okay to not necessarily have a double matte. The silver cording here is really thin. It's the older style silver cording. Rhinestone brads, you guys. I don't even remember those, but they're super cool. Winkastella is on here as well. So good job, Jill. Oh, you guys, this one, Playful Pals. If I have to say what that is without even looking at the slip. Yup, Playful Pals. I bought it. I never used it. I thought, oh, do I buy it or not? And I bought it, and I still haven't used it. Ah, well, look at, he's sticking his tongue out at ya. Look at that. Kathy Wilsnack, Botanical Blooms DSP. She used like a little fringe on the bottom here to make it like the grass. And she's got a little elephant on here, and Celebrate Your Big Day. So that was Kathy's. Very cool. I love that he's sticking his tongue out underneath. This one is from Leslie McMinn, Shamrock, Texas. Oh, she included an envelope. So white envelopes are not required. I just noticed there's a little bit of adhesive there. We'll get that off. They're not required, but she did stamp an envelope to match, which is awesome. You just have to have them in a clear envelope, in case you're wondering. Wishing you a wonderful birthday. Grapefruit Grove. Like it looks like a hibiscus flower to me. I can't remember what the name is. That was from a Christmas set, that ribbon from a couple of years. The gold gems were from like Christmas time rose. Old World embossing folder here. Very cool. And then the paper was the Art Gallery. There was a stamp set that just retired, and that was the Art Gallery when that was originally a suite. Very cool. Here we have from Sherry Everett. Blues. Oh man, you guys, I love this. So, okay, the Cactus Medley came out, and before that was the Boho Indigo. product medley. I did a product medley class. Hi, Karen Wetstein. I did a product medley class with Boho Indigo back in September of whenever this came out, like 3 years ago. I loved it. It was like 5 or 6 cards. So pretty. Sherry, you did a great job on here. I love the strips. She used the subtle, I think that's the subtle embossing folder. Yep. And then she used the ornate one in the middle. Cardstock colors are Night of Navy, Basic White, Misty Moonlight, Seaside Spray. Stamps are Sweet Ice Cream in color and contour. Embossed to do sequins, Subtle Shimmer, and Whale of a Time. Oh my gosh, she glued all these little sequins on. I love this blue card, you guys. Go Team Blue. If you are on Team Blue, you will love this card too. Haha, see that rhymed. DSP was Boho Indigo. She has a little vase here too with the flowers coming up. And that ribbon though, Misty Moonlight ribbon. Oh, I love it. Look at, she did it so perfect. She went doot and then out and then cut it. And then she did the exact opposite on this side. I love it. And the punch. I'm trying to remember that punch. I'm not sure. There was a punch. And she double layered the punch. Good job, Sherry. All right. We're almost done, you guys. We have a few more left to go. One pile. All right. Look at this big sheet here. From Susan Carcello. So there's a little belly band here that comes off. Painted with Love. Oh, very cool. Fun fold. So she used Painted with Love. Added a little sentiment there. Powder pink. Oh gosh, you guys remember the powder pink? Floral Essence. Yes, that's what that is. See, when I see this stuff and you guys have this written down, it helps me remember names. Perennial Flower Punch. Clear Faceted Gems. So we called those gemmies. They had clear and gold. And she made 20 cards. So what we did for groups last time was 20. And this time we're going to do, we capped it at 24. Okay, so good job, Susan. Yeah, the blues were really pretty. This is from Ms. Mary Bowman. She used Curvy Keepsakes. That was Curvy Keepsake. Hand-penned petals. Mary loves the birds. She's got a little bit of focal image on the inside. The Genial Gems, you guys. The Genial Gems were like the #1 embellishment if I had to pick one for all the swaps. This is from Miss Tammy Sokolik. She embossed on the top here. Let's look at this really quick so you guys can see this. Wonderful Life for the car, and Magenta Madness with Whisper White. And that was that Magenta Madness. It was that in color ribbon. You guys just saw that one card had Misty Moonlight. They had it in Magenta Madness. The ink was Balmy Blue and Memento, and she used Lovely Lipstick Smoky Slate blends. Parisian embossing folder, so you can see that. And she did the inside. She embossed them like top and the bottom. So cool. And then the Road to Happiness is Better Together. Heart Punch from the Dog Punch. Oh, there was a dog punch, you guys, and there was a little heart in it. So that's where she got the little hearts from. Good job, Tammy. Let's put these in here. All right. One left from this pile. Jill Keelblock, St. Paul, Minnesota. Delight in Life. Sale-a-bration from 2007. Cardstock as Cameo Coral, Chocolate Chip, and Basic White. Same with the inks. And then she added Wild Wasabi and Yo-Yo Yellow ink. 5/8 inch organza. And then she added some of the Brush Brass Butterflies. Now again, Brush Brass Butterflies were current and they are still current. So they technically shouldn't be used on here. But again, we're not going to not take the card if you use current product. But we're going to be like, no, next time, for next time, right? So just so you guys all know, use retired product. That is really the goal of this swap. All right, Sarah Merchant here with the Hello Ladybug. And she used, I don't know if it's, I'm guessing cherry cobbler, some of that Naturals vanilla paper, and then it was Hello Ladybug. And she colored them in and added some gems here on the side. Punch was Story Label Punch. Good job, Angelique. You know all this stuff, girl. So yes, the Story Label Punch was that one punch on the bottom of this card right here. That is the Story Label Punch. Yep. All right. This one is from Sherry Everett. Sherry loves her purples too. All right. Wisteria Wonder Dyes. So the other thing too I will advise you guys is not to put tape on the back like this because it leaves residue on the backs of the cards. You can see that there is, I don't know if you can see that there's residue there. It's always best to use a Post-it note. Don't use tape necessarily on the back because, again, it leaves, I don't know if you can see the tape there, it leaves a little bit of a residue on the back of the card. So Wisteria Wonder Dyes, Highland Heather Seaside Spray Basic White for cardstock, Artisan Textures, Sweet Ice Cream and Ornate, thanks for the stamps. The ribbon, oh, that's sweet. Oh, look at the ribbon, I love it. The Sweet Sorbet ribbon, the stone. Do you guys remember that stone embossing folder? It was so cool. And then Noble Peacock Rhinestones, and then For Everything was from the Ornate Thanks. All right, I'm gonna put that, just gonna fold it over, I think, and put that right here. Good job, Sherry. This one is from Polly Libby. And, oh, there's the slip. She has here Butterfly Basics. Oh, yeah. So that stamp set came out in photopolymer, woodblock, and Clearmount. And it was back in the transition of me going to woodblock to Clearmount. And I was afraid to buy photopolymer at that time, I think. But I wish I would have started with photopolymer way back when they made it. Climbing Rose was from the Sentiment. Sunshine and Rainbow DSP. Misty Moonlight and Bermuda Bay were the inks. I think she did some of these in Misty Moonlight and some Bermuda Bay. Genial Gems, you guys. There they are again. Blue adhesive back gems were on the other card. And very cool. And then the inside, she's got her designer paper. So good job. That was from Polly Libby. We had a graduation card here, you guys. So this is from Tracy Sorge, Brilliant, Wisconsin. On the inside, oh, she's got, the tassel was worth the hassle, and it has like a graduation cap. She used that hammered embossing folder, large number dies, the square punch, not quite navy and white with black paper, memento ink, country club twine around the scroll, mini silver brads. It was called Tassel Time from 2003. Very cool. So nice graduation card from Tracy. This was Carissa's, yep. So she had here, she was loving to use this one. Baby Pull Toys stamp. So this flips this way and then it comes down. So a different take on it because normally you see it go like this, right? She did it like that, to open like that. And Stitch So Sweetly dies. Cardstock is white, blackberry bliss black, Bermuda Bay, Rococo Rose, and Granny. So she did all the different color combinations, right? Because she used the Oso Ombre paper, the DSP, and it had all different colors. So she used inks of Bermuda Bay, Rococo Rose, Blackberry Bliss, Granny, and so did different ribbons too to make them match. Wonderful Gems and black glittered organdy ribbon. Very cool. So that was Carissa's card. So next we have here from Cindy Bowie. So what if you're a year older, you're fabulous. Now this was the Country Bouquet paper that just retired. And it's one of those fun folds that goes like this. And she's got, oh, I don't remember this pink. Don't remember the pink. But it's the country, I know it was the Country Bouquet. She's got a little pearl on here, some different embellishments to decorate it up. Very cool. This one is from Pamela Leahy. I'm going to open this up so you guys can see how it opens like this. And so it sets up like that. And she used here Seaside Spray was the blue color. Paper Blooms, Stitch So Sweetly, Rococo Rose, and the Holiday Rhinestones. And so very pretty. Different use of designer paper. She cut these, like this is the sprig punch, and she cut that with the DSP. Good job, Pamela. All right, this one is Thinking of You, Sweet Friend by Sherry Pyre. She made a bee card for me. I know she did. Oh, the dazzling paper was a sale-a-bration paper that's now current. Gilded gems. She embossed the Thinking of You, Sweet Friend and made a pretty little bee. That was the detailed bee set that was from a couple years ago. Very pretty, Sherry. Wish the black glitter organdy would come back. Me too. They kept the white, but they got rid of the black. I was sad about that. I'm happy for the white, but sad about the black. Carmen Sanders! This is your card. Let's see if there's a slip in here. No, wishing you a long life together filled with love and paradise. Promise. That cake, though, was from a sale-a-bration set from 3 years ago. The oval punch. You guys, I can't remember. There was a suite in the spring catalog like 3 years ago. That was the Valentine's Day one. And that's where this paper and the ribbon comes from. Very pretty color, like the crumb cake with, it's like a rose color. Not a rose. It's not Lovely Lipstick, but I can't remember the name. Yeah. Lipstick. Lovely Lipstick. That may be Lovely Lipstick. Very pretty. Here we have Bonnie's card again. So that one, we already saw that. So we'll put that back in the beginning with Bonnie's. This guy, oh, the fun fold here, you guys. Dragonfly Garden and Dragonfly Punch was here. So this is, we did this for a fun folds class back during Sale-a-bration. This was Lisa Piper's card. And she's got some on the back here. And it's got like the squares that turn into diamonds. Blackberry Bliss Pretty Peacock for ink. Iridescent Pearls was used here. Colors of paper were basic white, vellum, basic black, Blackberry Bliss, and Painted Poppy DSP. I love that Painted Poppy, you guys. That is so shiny. The Painted Poppies was a great, I loved that DSP. It was so pretty. All right. That was Lisa's. This one, Maria Gilbertson, Two Harbors, Minnesota. Words cannot express. And then she's got some of the white organdy ribbon. She stole it all over, or she used the shimmery white paper actually. The color looks like barely banana to me. She's got a little sprig on the inside and some champagne rhinestones. Very pretty sympathy card. Good job, Maria. Like the construction. Little trucks. This is, I think, Anna. This looks like Anna's to me. And I'm pretty sure that this is Anna's card. If she's watching this, she'll confirm it. It looks like Anna's writing to me. I know her font. HBD, the happy birthday was Crazy About You, and the dirt texture was from Seascape. The pretty label punch. You know what? So Angelique, could this have been the pretty label punch and not the what you just said it was? Or did you just say it was the pretty label punch? Story label punch. So what I believe Anna has on here, it's the pretty label punch. The dirt is from Happy Label Dyes. The cone is from Broadway Lights Dyes. The clouds were from Brilliant Rainbows. Basic white, basic black, balmy blue, pumpkin pie. Close to Cocoa, Retired, and Hello Honey paper is, I don't know where Hello Honey is, but Memento Black ink, Pacific Point, Balmy Blue for blending the edges. Black marker for stripes. Oh, so you guys, her Hello Honey paper. Wow. The background piece here is Honey Hello, and she said she used a black marker to make the stripes. She did. She made all those stripes. Various blends to color the stamps. So, great little boy card, you guys. Look at that. And Penny Powell is still hoarding the Poppy DSP. Yep, you know, I think I am too. All right, so good job to Anna. This one is, I think this is also Debbie Schultz, if I know her writing. Yes, Debbie. Cards from Dawn Stampin' Thoughts. So Dawn Griffith is Dawn Stampin' Thoughts, I think, maybe, unless it's a different Dawn. She saw it in more videos. Flowing Flowers was the stamp set. In Full Bloom is the small one. Perfect Pomegranate is the large flower background. Oh yeah, right back there. The words are from the Garden of Eden, the Eden's Garden. So this goes like this. So it's a fun fold, like an easel. There's a piece of design. I saw dimensional back. Cameo Coral. Oh, I forget about Cameo Coral. Cameo Coral DSP. Handsome Hunter. Oh, you guys, look at the Handsome Hunter. And then Wild Wasabi. I don't think that's Wild Wasabi. It's Sage. There was a Sage color that Stampin' Up! Had, and it looks more like the Sage color. Cameo Coral and Mellow Moss for the stamping. The Leaf Punch. The Tropical Dyes, or the Tropical Layers Dyes. Silver Cord here. 2 people use that. So Debbie used it and somebody else used it. The Silver Edge Eyelets are here. You guys remember that from like 20 years ago? All we ever did was do eyelets on cards like that. I had like every color you could imagine. Hi, Carol Alanis. What else here? Pretty Label Punch. Oh, yes, Pretty Label. Okay, so when we're good, it's the Pretty Label Punch. And the gems were from her stash. And again, to me, they look like the From My Heart faceted gems. Very good job, Debbie. Very bright and cheerful. This one is from Jean Maxwell. Sending Flowers die, all squared away in the garden shed. I loved that layout, the die like that. In the garden shed here. The Barely Banana texture, right here. It's textured cardstock that was in Barely Banana. Flowers and Fields DSP and the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And then, you guys, that green ribbon, we saw it earlier. Somebody used it in a different color. So that was from that sale-a-bration ribbon pack. 5 of them from like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Everybody wanted it and it went out of stock. Oh man, my phone is about to die. Hang on. I had it on, I don't know why I unplugged it, but let's get you back. Ooh, 5%, not good. Okay. Let's see here. Susan Rish, it's a side easel card. So it goes like this. So a side easel looks like that. Thinking of you, it says. Okay. Basic White Night of Navy Paper Blooms DSP. So that's where the Paper Blooms comes from. Ink was Night of Navy. Expressions of Friendship and Flowering Rain Boots for the sentiments and stamps. Ornate Floral is right here. The Ornate Floral embossing folder. Butterfly Gems, Night of Navy Twine, and Well Suited. Oh, yes. The Well Suited had some twine, a twine combo pack. You guys, so hopefully seeing some of these cards is like helps you realize you have some of this product and to give you ideas of how to use it. These little butterfly gems were so pretty. They came as the in colors with Seaside Spray, Purple Posy, Peacock, Rococo Rose, and whatever the other one was. Tangerine Tango, maybe? All right, so this one is from Christina Heiser. Love You Always DSP. Oh, that's what that set was called. This paper was Love You Always DSP. White Highland Heather and Smoky Slate. Markers were Lovely Lilac, Flirty Flamingo, and So Saffron Just Jade for coloring. And it opens like a gatefold. Through struggle comes strength. Very cool. Oh, that tricolor ribbon, the purple, had like a 3 different, like Purple Posy, Highland Heather, and Gorgeous Grape all mixed in one. Good job, Christina. All right, you guys, we have 2 more, and then we're calling it for now, I think. I thought this would take an hour, but it took a lot longer. This is from Dion Miller, and she had Oh So Succulent stamps and dies. Painted Seasons. You guys remember the Painted Seasons? That was a DSP and stamp set combo pack they had during Celebration. Granny Apple Green, Fresh Freesia, Balmy Blue, and then Bermuda Bay. She did like the baby wipe technique. DSP was Dandy Designs, Silver Epoxy Essentials, Clear Epoxy Droplets, and Champagne Mist, all-purpose ink. And, oh, it's a little baby card on a card. Love it. Okay, so that was Dion. And then lastly here, for this swap, Jean Terwilliger. She has a thick basic white base, colored cardstock in Bumblebee. And she embossed all 4 different quadrants with different embossing folders. You can see that. She used Petal Pear, Softly Falling, Swirls and Curls, Hexagon, Dynamic. And then she embossed Bumblebee edge with, so she brushed Bumblebee ink around the edges. The sentiment was evergreen, with the ribbon was the gross grain in evergreen. Hunter, actually. It was a Hunter gross grain. And Pursuit of Happiness was the stamp set. And she double matted the inside with some DSP on the side. Whew. Gosh, you guys, we made it. We made it through. Bonnie will be so happy that I'm going to give her her cards back. I've had this, so from April, whenever this swap was, until before I left on the trip, I had this container here of all of her swap cards. Look at all these swaps that came in. That was 3 or 4, there was 5 groups of 20 or 4 groups of 20. I can't remember what it was. And she gave me 1 month to do it. Well, I didn't have a moment to get them done before I left on my trip. And then so I gave them back to her, and now she brought them back to me last week. And I made it a priority that these need to get done like this week. And so today was the day. So reminder, in case you missed it, so if anybody who's been commenting, I'll give it till like next week, sometime on Wednesday probably, and then we'll pull a winner to win a half off bundle and announce that winner on Thursday night after I'm done with class on Thursday night after game night. Or you know what? I have class on Wednesday with artfully inked. We'll do the drawing then, like, or on Friday. You know, like we got 3 classes, you guys, next week: Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So between one of the classes, we'll pull a winner to have the half off bundle, and then when I figure out who that winner is, I'll reach out to them and ask them what bundle they want to get it half off. I've got maybe about 6 of them in my pile that they can pick from. So very cool. Okay, so success in getting through the Radically Retro, but not a success in getting through those. So I'm good for right now, you guys. I've had enough live airtime, and I feel like I need to take a break and keep getting through the emails. I did give responding back to a couple people who messaged me and reached out to me after my showcase video this morning. I have lots of others to get back through, and it's getting time to be eating time. It's 5:30 here. I will save these cards for tomorrow. You guys, I'm going to pop on for a live tomorrow to do just those, and then I think I will wait until next week. I think Monday I will do all of the annual catalog ones that are all over there, and then I can get them up on my board. So fun stuff, you guys. Lots of swap cards to showcase with you. So then tomorrow we'll do the customer swap group. Today was Radically Retro, and then Monday is there's a sweet swapper group and a dazzling demonstrator group that I'm a part of. So I'm sharing all those cards and my team swap. We had a team swap party. So 3 different groups come together, and I'll share those for you guys on Monday. Yes, it is exciting to get in for a chance at a half off bundle. Everybody loves a half off bundle, right? So again, if you missed out on watching the showcase from this morning, definitely want to get back and watch that to see if there's anything you want to take with me for classes next month. And any past classes that you're interested in, don't hesitate to reach out on me on those. And I'm not going to say goodbye for the weekend for the end of the week, because we're going to be back tomorrow, you guys. So I hope you had lots of inspiration and ideas from that. I feel like I need to come up for air, you guys, and drink some water or something. We've been going crazy here for the last little bit. Yeah. All right, you guys. I think I'll leave it right there. So lots of sunshine, love, and hugs to you. We'll see you the next time. I'm going to count to 10 just in case it ends early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love you long time.